I never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of emotion. Got my statement, and I'm reading it slow so I can understand it fully. Appreciate my standing, go out of this world and right on time. Oh, never in my life have I seen the sky light up like this.
Hello everyone again, welcome back to our online class. We haven't seen each other for 2 days, Saturday and Sunday, and I miss you so much. Do you miss me? I hope that you do. Okay, so how was your weekend? On Saturday and Sunday, how was your weekend? Where did you go? What did you do? So for me, my weekend was great because I stayed at home, I washed my clothes, I cleaned my house, and also I did some exercises, homework. I'm sorry, I didn't do it, but I created the classwork, the homework for all of you guys so that you can do it on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday this week, because you love doing homework, right? You love doing classwork. That's why I try my best to try to create a lot of classwork and homework for all of you guys. So I hope your weekend was good too. And if your weekend was good, let's start our new week. So today is Monday. This is the first day of the week, and this is the second week of June, our new month. But on Friday, what did you do? On Friday, you had the progress test 1, right? How was it? Was it easy? Was it normal? Or was it very difficult? I asked some of the students in level 4A, and they said it was so easy. Okay, I hope that all of you get high score altogether. Now, this is Monday, and according to our schedule, on Monday we are going to learn 2 subjects, right? In the first session, you are going to learn about hangout. In the second session, you are going to learn about listening express 1. Are you ready for your learning today? Let's get started. So, like I say, in the first session, we are going to learn about the hangout 1, but what did you learn in the previous video about hangout? I'm sorry, hangout 4, not hangout 1, okay? So what did you learn in the previous video about hangout 4? So you learned about 1 reading. Do you remember the title of that reading? The title of that reading is Rules Around the World, right? Rules Around the World. And how many paragraphs are there in that reading? Do you remember? So there are 4 paragraphs. In the first paragraph, it is a kind of introduction. They say that in every country they always has rules or laws, but some laws are a bit strange and laws keep us safe, right? In the second paragraph, they talk about Paris, and Paris is the capital of France, and they talk about 1 famous tower, which is the Eiffel Tower. What can you do, or what can't you do when you go to visit the Eiffel Tower? So you can take photos during the day, but you cannot take photos at night. How about the third paragraph? The third paragraph, you learn about Singapore. You cannot sell gum or bring gum into Singapore because the government wants the street clean. And in the last paragraph, the fourth paragraph, we talk about Rome, and Rome is the capital of Italy. So in some places you are not allowed to eat pizza or ice cream, but in some famous places you are not even allowed to have any food or drinks. So these are the 4 paragraphs that we learn in the reading Rules Around the World, and we also answer a lot of questions about the reading, right? And today we are going to go to the next page, which is on page 28. So if you open your book, your Hangout 4 student book on page 28, you will see 2 exercises, right? Exercise C and exercise D. And today we are going to do our exercise C, listen and write. So now let's go to exercise C. Read the instruction, listen and write. So you have to listen and then you have to write, then answer the questions. So you have to listen and then you have to fill in the blank 1, 2, 3 and 4, and then you have to answer the question, is she right? Is he right? So if she right, you just call yes. If it is wrong, you just call no. Easy, right? So before you can get all the correct answers, you have to listen. But before I play the listening for you, Let's read all together. So number 1, can you read? Yes, you may blah 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 of the Eiffel Tower at night. Number 2, can you read? Yes, people must not sell blah 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 in Singapore. And number 3, okay, you must not blah 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 chewing gum in Singapore. And the last one, number 4, in some places in Rome, you must not have blah blah blah. Before you can get all the correct answers, you have to listen. Now, listen.
C. Listen and write. Then answer the questions. Number 1.
You may take photos of the Eiffel Tower at night.
Number 2.
People must not sell gum in Singapore.
Number 3.
You must not eat chewing gum in Singapore.
Number 4.
In some places in Rome, you must not have food or drinks.
Okay, so now I believe that you have listened to the listening track of exercise C already. Let's check the answer. So what is number 1? You may blah 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 of the Eiffel Tower at night. You may what? What did you hear? You may, yes, take photos. Now we get the answer. You may take photos of the Eiffel Tower at night. But is it correct? Is she right? Yes or no? So can we take photos of the Eiffel Tower at night according to our second paragraph of our reading rules around the world? Yes or no? No, right? We cannot take photos of the Eiffel Tower at night. We can only take the photos of the Eiffel Tower during the day. Let's go to number 2. People must not sell blah 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 in Singapore. Must not sell what? Sell candy, sell gum, or sell clothes? People must not sell, yes, gum in Singapore. Now we get the answer. People must not sell gum in Singapore. Is he right? Can we sell gum in Singapore? No, right? So the answer is yes. People must not sell gum in Singapore. This sentence is correct. That's why we had to circle yes. Let's go to number 3. You must not blah 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 chewing gum in Singapore. You must not blah 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 chewing gum in Singapore. So what is the answer? You must not drink chewing gum. You must not play chewing gum, or you must not eat chewing gum. Yes, you must not eat chewing gum in Singapore. So the answer of number 3, you must not eat chewing gum in Singapore, is it correct? Is she right? Yes or no? The answer is no. Because in Singapore, we can eat chewing gum, but we cannot sell or bring into the country. Let's go to number 4. In some places in Rome, Rome is the capital of England, Spain, France, of Italy, right? Rome is the capital of Italy. So in some places in Rome, you must not have what? Yeah, you must not have food and drinks. So number 4, in some places in Rome, you must not have food and drinks. Is he right? The answer is, it's what? It's yes, right? Because according to our last paragraph of the reading, the 4th paragraph, in some famous places, you are not, or visitors or tourists or people are not allowed to have food and drinks at all. Okay, now we have finished exercise C, but let's read again. Can you read number 1 loudly? Very good. You may take photos of the Eiffel Tower at night. Number 2. Yes, people must not sell gum in Singapore. Number 3. You must not eat chewing gum in Singapore. And the last one, number 4. Excellent. In some places in Rome, you must not have food and drinks. Okay, so now we have finished our exercise C on page 28, and it is also time to go break. And next session, we have to learn about listening express 1. What will we learn in listening express 1? See you at 8:55.